If you think the debate around fairness in women's sports is cooling down, think again. Former NCAA star swimmer Riley Gaines just made headlines again, and this time, she's not alone. Standing shoulder to shoulder with former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, Gaines took the stage at a fiery press conference that put several states on high alert, including California and Minnesota. Why? Because they're not complying with federal Title IX protections, and according to Bondi, that's a big, expensive problem. What's going on with Maine? Let's start there. Maine's state policies currently allow transgender athletes to compete in girls' and women's sports. Bondi's team believes that violates Title IX, the federal law designed to protect women and girls from sex-based discrimination. And she's not just talking. She's suing. Yes, you heard that right, suing the state of Maine. And Gaines? She's not just cheering from the sidelines. She grabbed the mic and delivered a crystal-clear warning. If you do not comply with federal law, you do not get to reap the benefits of federal law. Translation? If states ignore Title IX, they should expect to kiss their federal funding goodbye. Wait, is this just about Maine? Not even close. Gaines went further, calling out states like California and Minnesota. She said the fight isn't just about one state or one policy. It's about the bigger picture, about what it means to be fair, legal, and consistent when it comes to protecting women's sports. And honestly, she's not wrong in pointing out the stakes. This isn't just about medals or records. It's about principle, protection, and the promises of federal law. Promises made, promises kept? Gaines made sure to remind everyone about a moment between Maine Governor Janet Mills and former President Donald Trump. Their February clash over this very issue went viral for all the right reasons, according to her. She called Trump a man of his promises, and stressed that what he said, he delivered. Whether you agree with her or not, her point was clear: political promises on this issue carry weight. Real weight. So where does the Department of Justice stand? According to Bondi, the DOJ is not staying silent. In fact, she explicitly said, the Department of Justice will not sit by when women are discriminated against in sports. That's a strong statement, and it shows this lawsuit isn't just symbolic. It's a call to action. A legal challenge with real-world implications. And if Bondi's legal team gets their way, they want competition titles returned to the girls they believe rightfully won them. And here's where it gets really emotional. Stephanie Turner, the fencer who recently went viral after kneeling in protest during a match against a transgender opponent, was also present. Her silent act spoke volumes, and it's now become a rallying cry for many who feel that women's voices in sports are being drowned out in the name of inclusion. But here's the thing. Bondi and Gaines aren't saying transgender athletes should be erased. They're saying there needs to be a line, a clear one, between inclusion and fairness. And to them, Title IX draws that line. Ignoring it, they argue, is more than a legal misstep. It's a betrayal. California weighs in, and things get heated. In a surprising twist, some lawmakers in California not only rejected legislation to ban biological males from girls' sports, they compared such bans to the horrors of Nazi Germany. Yes, that comparison actually happened. And while the intent might have been to highlight concerns over discrimination, it stirred up even more tension. A fair point or a wild stretch? Depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain, this conversation is far from over. So what now? Bondi's lawsuit could be the beginning of a new wave of legal battles over sports, gender, and federal funding. Gaines has made it her mission to bring visibility to what she sees as a deeply unfair playing field. And the federal government? Well, they're watching, and maybe even preparing to act. The fight over fairness in women's sports is no longer just a cultural debate. It's a courtroom battle, a political flashpoint, and maybe, just maybe, a defining issue for how federal law protects women and girls going forward. So, what do you think? Should states that defy Title IX lose federal funds? Or is there another way to balance inclusion and fairness? Because ready or not, this showdown is here. And it's only getting louder.